Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I am with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
So, Aquaman...
Greetings and salutation.
Greetings and salutations, sir. Looks like Aquaman spin-off, The Trench, is still gonna... They're still gonna make it. It's still a horror movie. I'm not crazy about it, but, it says that it's expected to arrive before Aquaman sequel, which, again, I'm not crazy about them spending all that time on a movie that they should give precedence to Aquaman first, being that it made them like $1 billion, right? But no, we got to go with the spinoff before Aquaman hits theaters, targeting in December 2022. Again, against it. Aquaman proved itself, right?
Yep.
Made the money.
Yeah.
That's where your loyalty needs to be, and not a spinoff. I know you want to get James Wan do a horror movie for you because he does, Conjuring and stuff. That's nice. But let's look at Aquaman box office because I don't remember. I know it was $1 billion, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it was 1,147,761,807. So I'm sorry, but if I'm an executive, I'm like, this movie made money. Aquaman 2 comes first. Sorry.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, man. You don't do that. You just don't. And if you do, you're stupid. Because that's, look at the trouble that happened when they did that with Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
All these people invested, 7 movies, 8 movies? And they say, oh, we're going to delay you now because we got The Rock, and Jason Statham and Idris Elba. So thanks, guys, for all 8 movies, but just chill out, all right? Because we're going to do this first. And you know how that went. People were leaving the project. They had to do a lot of sucking up. Michelle Rodriguez was out. A whole bunch of people were out, although she wanted a female director. But still, you caused massive problems. And now they had a clause where he cannot be in the movie at all. They don't want him in the movie at all, Rock, supposedly. So they get John Cena, and they're getting Ryan Reynolds.
Mm-hmm.
So you know the trouble that caused. So why do that to yourself? But you know what? You know what's going to happen? You're going to do that. And even though Jason Momoa is going to do Aquaman 2, you're going to hand-deliver him to the Marvel Universe purposely because you silly maneuvers. Because he's going to wind up definitely playing somebody in my MCU. They already asked him. Sony asked him for Kraven the Hunter. And even if he's not Kraven the Hunter, he's something else, he's coming. So, great job with that. Basically. Unbelievable. So Whoopi Goldberg and is it James? It's hold on a second. Whoopi Goldberg and let's see, is James Marsden, right? It's good. Yeah, James Marsden from Westworld. They're gonna be in The Stand. Wow. Okay. Wow. Amber Heard is going to be in The Stand also.
She's cute.
Wow. Okay.
So she's cute. Yeah.
And Henry
Zach.
I mean, are you going to watch that, The Stand?
I didn't even know what was going on. I knew there was plans on making another Stand, but
the CBS All Access? Oh God, really?
No,
this is for CBS All Access. Yeah, no.
I wonder what. I wonder whose stuff they bootlegged from that one.
Jesus. Yeah, have fun with that, CBS All Access. That you're on your way out anyway. But Sola Way replaces Bryan Singer as the Red Sonja director. So it's a female director is doing the Red Sonja movie, which is the trend. That means escape. It's the trend lately, I guess, right? We'll see how that does. Oh, and here's an article that's just a Captain Obvious article. Tom Hardy is back as Venom. No shit, because basically he signed a freaking
Really?
3-picture deal, right? So, like, why is that
Yep.
news? We know
They
Into Spider.
automatically do that anyway, so.
Yeah. You know what I love? I love, was it Superhero Hype? They put this article out the other day that Amy Pascal was talking about. Amy Pascal left Sony like May 1st. So Amy Pascal is not with Sony, and she's not, like, she's done. So, like, don't put fake
Yeah.
articles out there and change dates and stuff and make it like it's interesting, because it's not. You know, it's just hysterical. It's hysterical, though. She's doing the Universal stuff, Bobby the Monsters. That's her thing right now. She's not worried about making Marvel and Disney sweat about the Spider-Man contract. So, you know, which who knows what's going on with that. Space Jam 2. Wow, that's actually happening? I didn't think it was going to happen. Okay. Anthony Davis, who recently joined LeBron James, as a member of the Los Angeles Lakers, will be included in the cast. Also, Damian Lillard, Portland Trailblazers, Damian Lillard of the Portland Trailblazers, Chris Paul of the Houston Rockets, and Golden State Warriors star Klay Thompson. Okay. WNBA legend
This is another one.
Taurasi is in it too. Yeah.
That's another one of those movies that would have done good if they put it out 2 to 3 years after it came out.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's X number of years after it is. It's not going to, it's not going to make its money back. 2, it's going to be probably, it won't even hit the top 5 at best when it debuts. Right. So their best bet is just to put it on one of the streaming services, and boom, there's your viewership.
Looks like they're planning a Child Play sequel already, although it hasn't been greenlit yet. So
it was good enough. Granted, it's good, and I loved it, and the way they left it off, it looks like it could be a good sequel, but they need to stick with one. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And we got a Hunger Games prequel. I mean,
yeah, I heard about that.
You really want that?
Not really.
Not really. Craft reboot with Kaylee Spane. I'm so bad with names. I'm sorry. Why would you reboot the Craft? Well, all right. I guess you reboot everything, right?
Good.
You're gonna reboot everything, right? Why not? I guess. Okay. Anything else? That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, DC Comics got rid of Vertigo and the other publishing imprints with the age-rated labels. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, after that shocking comic where Bruce Wayne showed his Wayne and Batcave, and they got in a lot of trouble for that. And they're not doing any R-rated comics, any imprints. Say goodbye to all that stuff.
They shouldn't have done that in the first place.
Yeah, but it ruins the other things that they had that was selling. Like the Vertigo stuff and Sandman and all that stuff that Neil Gaiman used to do, right? That's now you lost everything now because they screwed up royally. You know, when I heard they're cutting their backs on their comics,
it's similar to what happened to the Miracle Day with Torchwood.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because up until that scene with Captain Jack and the one guy, everything was good, and then this literally crossed the line to pornographic.
Right.
And after that, I think that's what really screwed their chances of having another Torchwood episode series.
Yeah, I know. It's taking a long time for that.
Because granted, those folks who are familiar with Torchwood saw that. They might have been going, Jack, I would say get a room, but you're already there. But those who are not familiar with it saw that scene. It's like, if this is what they do every week, I'm not watching it. So
Yeah.
Because it did get hot and heavy.
Why is Zack Snyder still talking about Justice League? Every week, dude.
Because he's trying to cover his ass.
What is he covering? He's done with the company. Like, why do you keep? Why don't you move on and make a movie though? Like, why you like keep talking about this? I think he's getting fans to hold on to want him back or something. Or
that's it.
I mean, there's
trying to
something
make
wrong
people
there.
think, we're trying to make it seem like it really wasn't my fault. I did make you a good movie, but because of this and this, I says, but yet, if you felt that you made a good movie, then you should have done what you said instead of.
So, that movie, The Witches, that didn't affect production at all, even though there was a stabbing on set.
Ooh,
that's crazy.
That's insane. Yeah.
Remember us talking about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, talking about gaming, like I said, I beat Overcooked 2 yesterday. Got some trophies today. I'm trying to figure out what game I really want to work on, because there's a few straggling trophies I got to get at Overcooked 2. But do I go into the Batman game, or do I go into something new? So we're gonna see. I'm gonna play something, see how it goes. See what happens. I'll probably play something tonight in a while. What are you playing lately? Have you gone back to Vampire or no?
I did. Yeah, I did the other night, and I'm surprised you didn't hear me bitching, moaning, and complaining.
Oh, did you? Wow.
Yeah. I'm still caught on that one dude, that underground dude.
I gotta go back.
So I'm surprised that sewer scene. So I'm surprised you didn't hear me all the way over there in New York.
I gotta go back into that.
That is a fun game. Yeah.
I might go back into EDF because I like that. Like, I don't know how long it was. It's a long game. Or I might go into God of War. I was interested in going back into God of War 3, the remastered one, because I have that.
They were showing scenes. This is what makes sense.
I mean, I have God of War. I still could go into that too, the new one.
They were showing like the original version and the remaster version. I think it's kind of funny how the remaster version, a lot of the areas that were light in one area, they made them darker.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, okay,
they didn't do it right. Well, don't they do that with movies too? Do you ever notice how the stuff that we watched, when we see like the remastered, it's like, why are they talking like chipmunks?
Yeah.
Or why are they talking speedy? Because the idiots that are remastering it, maybe these young kids, don't know that what they're effing doing, and they're making them talk like ridiculously fast. Like, how do you effing do that? Like, how could you? I remember they did a Friday the 13th box set wrong, and they tried to remaster it. It looked like a fake background, like they weren't even in Crystal Lake or something. There was some error with the DVD. I think you had to return it or something. You got to remaster these, and they think they booted the Back to the Future thing that time when I got it, the remaster or something. Just do it right. Like, why do you have to change the voice speed?
You don't.
Because you will notice that if you go to watch, if you type in, like, say, Back to the Future 2 or Back to the Future 3 trailers, right? Sometimes they don't give you the real trailers. They'll give you the remastered ones. And you could hear the voice. They don't sound. They sound faster, and they sound like a chipmunk. Like, so even like, if you go to see the famous clip from Undiscovered Country at the end, where they second star to the right, where he's quoting like what, like Peter Pan or whatever, like, whatever, just like, you don't want to go back, and then you see the signature, like, their voices are like super fast. Even Khan, they were doing like that whole thing, and I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
So I'm very weary, because I don't like the digital crap I would like to have a physical copy in my hands. And I haven't as much lately, but I'm going to wind up doing that. I'm going to get more DVDs and Blu-rays. But it's got to be, if I'm going to buy a box set or something, it better be good, because I'm not going to spend that money if they're going to sound like freaking chipmunks or super fast or or they're going to alter the thing. That's harm that, you know, and I still think to this day it's the remastered thing of what the hell, the James Bond thing, Moonraker.
Yeah.
I think all the copies that were even if you go to buy now a VHS, they have a remastered version of it, even though it has old packaging. I think honestly that's what it is. I don't with the Mandela effect. I honestly think they just wiped a lot of the original stuff, thinking that it was a mistake that Dolly had braces. Which who the hell does makes that?
Dolly having braces, yeah.
You know, who the hell makes that determination to change that? But you know, we're not getting into Mandela effect again.
No.
Just then forget about it. We'll get lost. All right, so we're out of here. Thank you, Scott. Take care. Bye for now.